And that way. And that way.
Good evening and welcome to the Christmas special again. God, this is the second year now, I think. Are you look, like you can see I've got 4 naughty people tonight, honestly. Linda, you're supposed to be sorting these people out. I'll just do the formalities while you're all being naughty.
Doing this.
Hi. So thank you so much, Steve. Thank you much, Steve, Jane, Linda, and Kerry for coming on tonight. I'll just quickly go through the chat. Freddie, Claire, and Tony is all moderating tonight, and I'm sure there's a few others popping on as well. But there'll be quite a few YouTubers popping in through the live, like last year as well. Well, we shall see. Hi, Debs. Hi, but I always get this wrong. Balacillion Allotment Man. Hi, Jean. Thank you very much. I did receive your Christmas card. It's mentioned in my video on Sunday as well. Hi, Annie. Nice to see you on. Hi, Cheryl. Nice to see you on. We missed you at the plot today, Cheryl. We all had bubbly and things. I'm sure we'll talk about that in a bit. Hi, Mark. Hi, Bumblebee Adventure. Border Plotter, rather. Hi, Jane Kelly. You on early. Hi, Mel. Hi, Trolled. Hi, Val. Hi, Siggy. Hi, Ashley. Jersey Dave, a regular. Hi, Sherry. Hi, John King. Allotted Chef Nathan. Nice to see you on. Ali and Trish. Shirley, Colin. Have I said John King? John King. He's saying hi, girls. Just the girls, not us, Steve. We're out.
No,
hi, Pete. Hi, Andrew.
I'll see you next week.
Don't promise
I think it's including both of you there.
Yeah, well, look at me. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Val. Hi, Anna. Anna Jones. That's not your Anna, is it, Jane? No. Michelle. Moorside Gardner. Nice to see you on, Jen. Joe's Patch. Well done, Joe, for winning Claire's
yes.
mini polytunnel and hoops. Yeah. Hi. Oh, that's a good channel name. Hi, Allotment. A pro amateur ML. John. Barry Morgan, nice to see you on, and Manuel Stoyanov.
If you get any more viewers, buddy, you have to start at 6:45 because this is,
I know.
Thank you so much, everyone, for saying hello, and I try and do it anyway. I try and get everyone involved. So, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Chris. Hi, Pete Trenneth, a video diary. He's saying hi, Sean. Oh, I'm guessing he's talking to someone. Oh, about the aliens, of course. Thought you were, but you then, Steve. So, how are everyone? Are you all ready for Christmas?
No.
Kerry, you're feeling a bit poorly, aren't you?
Yeah, I think.
Kerry, let me move you from the Christmas tree because that looks. Steve's in a better angle there.
Okay.
Yes,
I felt finally festive yesterday. We had our work Christmas thing and stuff, and I think I relaxed. And as soon as you relax, germs get you, don't they?
So you have a day off.
Woke up a bit coldy this morning.
Oh,
but
then, isn't it?
Powering through for the life.
You're a trooper, Kelly.
What you want is some herbal teas. That's what you want.
Bless you.
Yeah, I've got some ginger tea here, Steve.
Ginger tea. So I can just see as well that Mags is in. Hi, Mags, and hi, Steve Colwell. Mags, I'm just sending you a link now because I thought I sent you one. I'm going to send you a link, Mags, so if you can come on later on, that'd be great. But no pressure if you don't want to. But I'm sending you the link anyway. So hello, everyone. I know you've all said that you're all ready for Christmas, but have you all looked at your Christmas veg yet? Have you all?
Yeah, today.
I got most of
we had a look, didn't we, Linda?
No, focus, Danny.
Well, you're not going to mention that now, Danny, are you?
Am I out of focus?
Yeah.
I thought I'd had too many ports. I thought.
Oh yeah, I look really blurry.
Yeah,
quite good actually. You.
Yeah, keep it like that. It takes years off you, Danny.
Yeah. Blusher works really well, mate.
Yeah. We just need to blur the sound a bit now as well. Blur the volume.
You can really go off people. Oh my God, I've just sent it to the wrong person. I've just sent it to my friend Maggie and America, so she's now saying, "How are you? Happy Christmas."
Oh.
All right, so Mags, if you're looking, if you could log on later on around about 7, I don't know.
Well,
Thank
it's
you very
7
much,
now.
Sherry.
As soon as I say I'm bored of Steve, right, I'll tell you. I'm gonna.
That's it.
I'm gonna. Oh, I'm back on.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, that's better.
There we are.
That's
Abracadabra.
God.
Yeah, you couldn't focus on the red spots.
I now look 21 again. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I hope this doesn't play up today. If it does, if any of you, lag or whatever, just leave and come back in and I'll do the same, but hopefully not. So yeah, me and Linda, we went over the plot today, didn't we, Linda? Are we going to give a few spoilers of our videos, Linda?
Go on then.
We did a parsnip pulling. I showed Linda my parsnip. I caught her with hers. Whose was the biggest, Linda?
Well, we didn't weigh him though. Mine could have been the
Oh,
heaviest.
come on. Well, to be fair, yours was very, very
It was.
girthy.
And those one in Malvern, the ones in Malvern, if you remember, they did look a bit quirky, the heaviest ones. So,
Yeah. Mine was a Gladiator F1, and I tell you what, I don't like parsnips, but I'm going to grow more for next year because
it was a beauty, wasn't it?
oh God, it was like honestly, could go to Malvern.
Parsnips are a bit hit and miss. Some years they're fantastic, some years they're not.
Don't say that, Steve. I'm going to buy seed tomorrow.
No, that's right. Yeah,
Next year
yeah.
it'll be bad.
Yeah. I got those two blue barrels in the back garden, and I alternate 1 year's carrots, 1 year's parsnips, swap over, and they do all right. But some years they're just maybe too much fertilizer. They're all forked, and but
Bit like
still,
mine then.
but it's still
A lot like mine.
a parsnip. That's what
Linda, yours wasn't because of the fertilizer. That was because you put them in an egg box.
No, I didn't put them in an egg box. That was it, because I didn't put them in an egg box. That was.
What did you do,
I
Linda?
just grew them. I just grew them, like you do with normal seeds and seed
In a
trees.
module tray.
But I've learned my lesson now. 2025 is going to be my year for carrots and parsnips.
Mhm.
I'm going to grow nice straight ones. I'm very ambitious to grow nice straight carrots and parsnips.
There you are.
2025.
You know what, though? I think a lot of people worry about them. My parsnips, all the foliage was getting bashed. I was kicking them. I dropped something on there. One of the pallets fell on it earlier on in the year, and I thought, oh, God, this is going to be terrible. And it wasn't. Linda, it was a good one, wasn't it? It was like this.
It was
thick.
a beauty.
And I'm not joking you. I can't even show you. It was like... this.
You can't
really.
fit it on the
They
screen.
get
It was that
too
big.
If they get too thick, they go a bit woody, don't they? So you can't use the middle anyway.
Well, that's it. I'm not even bothered. But Steve, you know me. It was all for the YouTube.
There you are. See that? Yeah.
No, it'll go on it's going to go on the Christmas table. So I haven't done my full Christmas harvest yet, so I should do that. But yeah, so hello, hi Bethan, nice to see you on.
Hello, Dory.
And, hi Dory.
There
Dory,
she
did you
is.
Oh.
Did you notice, Kerry? I put Dory in the thumbnail again this week.
I noticed
Oh.
that. It's very
Every
funny,
week,
Dory.
every week Kerry's on. I always pop Dory in the corner. Brings the views up a bit, to be honest.
Oh, she's beautiful, isn't she? She is a lovely dog.
That's what I film my grandkids.
It's the groomer today, so she's looking
All ready for
particularly
Christmas.
beautiful. Yes.
Well,
Jean Halliwell saying she pulled her parsnips a couple of weeks ago and they weighed 707. Oh, she's deleted the comment now, but I think it says 7.
Grams, I think it was, wasn't
Yeah.
it? I think it was.
You see Robin's comment there about parsnips giving her the burns.
Well, yeah,
I've had that. It's horrible.
what?
Giving it the burn. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, the leaves, you mean, was it?
Yeah, it's like in the foliage, isn't it, Steve? And then when
Yeah.
the sun sees it, it magnifies and burns your skin. That's
It's
right. Isn't it?
Ooh,
phytophotodermatitis.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you get this poison, when UV hits it and it flames up. But the trouble is, once you've got it, it's there for 2 or 3 years. I had it on
Oh,
my
wow.
arm, and just here actually, well, inside, but every year for 3 years, it just flared up in the sun every time.
Yeah.
That's how I got these. I just
Yeah.
rubbed the parsnip. I just rubbed the parsnip.
Harry King had it really bad one year.
Oh, I hope. Well, to be honest, I didn't wear gloves. I
Well, it's not just
You know.
parsnips; it's most umbellifers do it. So
Such as what, Steve?
parsley, carrots do it. Figs do it.
Figs.
Yeah,
I would have nothing said about a fig.
the fig tree. Yeah.
You got a beautiful fig tree, haven't you?
Oh God,
Yeah.
I'm I love it, but I just wish it was in a different place, you know, had a bit more sun. But it does well, so I can't really complain.
Is it a
Kerry,
brown
go on,
turkey
Steve.
one, is it?
I don't know. It was already on the plot. If you watch my channel since I moved on that plot, Steve, you would have
Yeah, I
known
do.
that.
Yeah, but I just thought it might be the name. So. I bought a brown turkey one, look, because they're supposed to be good in the UK.
Someone comment. I'm not shaming someone of one of my viewers, but a couple of weeks ago, a viewer said, "Danny, I watch every single one of your videos, but what have you ever considered putting on your allotment before you put the bark down? Have you ever thought about putting a few of those metal raised beds that you've got on the other plot on the new plot?" I was thinking, you haven't watched the new channel because I've said this 5 times that I'm putting those metal raised beds on here. Sometimes they trick you, you know.
Yeah.
The best one I always have is when a viewer to say, "Great video," and I think, you just commented after 5 minutes. This is a 29-minute video.
32-minute video. Brilliant video, yeah.
But I feel maybe they're just saying that because they want to get out the way, and also it helps, doesn't it? Boost. So
it's what you were saying the other week, though, isn't it? You comment straight away, it boosts the viewing. You know.
So I
that's why I used to always say to you, "Booyah," or something like that, didn't I? You know.
Well, I never understood that, but I used to just say,
my hand just slipped on the keyboard, you know.
Allotment. What is your name? It just says allotment. Next year, I'm trying to grow a 1 meter long carrot. Would that just be for the shows, though, Steve? Can you eat those really long carrots, though, Steve?
Yeah. They all taste the same. Even those little tiny thin roots at the end, they still taste the same.
Yeah, I learned this year that because I thought if your beetroots went really huge, they'd be woody, but apparently beetroot doesn't get woody.
It doesn't have the same core, really, as like a parsnip. It's got that.
Or a Swede goes really woody.
Yeah,
it's stringy and. But do you know what I do with those Swedes? I don't waste those Swedes. Let me tell you what you can do with those Swedes, and you'll think, why did I not think of this? Just still chop them all up, oil them up, and use. Oh, here she goes, Aslo Dory. That's all right, Kerry. We
agreeing with you.
Oh, are you coming up?
Agreeing.
You want to come up?
What? Yeah. So what I do with the Swede is I chop them all up if they're woody still. I still boil them, and I use that stock then for gravies or for soup anyway. Because you're still getting the flavour, you're just not getting the fibrous texture. So don't waste them.
You put all your veg skins in and everything, really.
I've seen someone make a beautiful soup in work, and it was so nice. And I said, "Like, what is this?" And it was like, "It's literally all the peelings washed."
I can say what it's not washed, but it's all gritty. Like.
Kerry's like, "That's a normal Saturday tea at my house. What are you talking about?" Yes. Someone's Doctor of Welsh Magic says, Swede, my absolute Swede, my absolute nemesis. Why is he a nemesis, Doctor of Welsh Magic? And then maybe one of the professionals here, or Jane Kelly, can help you out with the Swedes. I've always found with the Swedes, though, if people module trade them and then they leave them for too long, that's when it's game over.
That's what you said to me last time, wasn't it? And I think that's what I did. I did get one Swede, a tiny.
Brassicas are really forgiving, but that particular brassica, once it grows and it doesn't matter about so much the roots, but I tend to grow them as soon as they grow I never sow them the same time as cabbages anyway, maybe like a month later, and then. Because I find once they go a bit leggy as well, if you put them in, you might get a little small, like stubby little sweet.
Carry on being leggy, yeah. My nemesis is celery. Everyone's got a nemesis veg. Mine's celery. I just can't go celery.
Why don't you come on over, celery?
I'd like to get celeriac. Has anyone done a decent celeriac? Any top tips for? Have you done?
No, but
Dory has.
Linda, Claire behind us, her and her husband, didn't they have a lovely celeriac every year?
Beautiful.
And they're not in. Now I'm gonna go against the grain here, but they are diggers. They're no dig, and they always have perfect root veg. And
they do. They have lovely crops, don't they?
Lovely crops. They don't do.
Yeah, everything goes lovely on their plot.
Yeah, I will say that they do really well. They do use compost and things, but yeah.
Compost are too strong, though, aren't they? Sorry, Joe.
Well, I found this with onions. If I no dig and put onion sets in, that's when I find they rot because they're holding a lot more moisture around. But if I direct sow them into soil and hoe them, traditionally, I find I have brilliant onions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So, Steve, Christmas Day, tell us your Christmas Day. You've told me about this. You haven't got to go into too many details if you don't want to.
Hey, well, I wake up, go to the toilet. My meal.
Here we go. Thanks for coming, Steve.
But if I remember to get up first, that is. Anyway, it's just me. I can't share myself between 3 kids, and they all want a part of me. So what we all do, we go to Brian's house for Boxing. So there's about 15 or 20 of Boxing Day. But Christmas Day, I still do a full roast. I still do everything: chicken, potatoes, parsnip, carrots, peas, beans, runner beans, everything. Mushrooms, which Danny finds quite amusing. Onions.
That blows my mind. Christmas dinner.
Yeah, I do.
What do you do with these mushrooms on a Christmas dinner, Steve?
You roast them. Throw them in with the roast, yeah.
And just turn them halfway through, so one side
Carrie's like, that's my meat. What are you on about?
No, don't cut with the meat. No.
Wellington, it'll have mushroom in, won't it? Yeah.
Carrie, explain a vegan Christmas. Obviously, you could have the veg, but I mean,
You know the really difficult thing for a Christmas dinner with being vegan?
You all got to keep telling each other in a circle that you're a vegan. And then it just keeps going round for hours.
No.
Go on.
Yorkshire puddings. It's really hard to make good vegan Yorkshire puddings.
Oh, because of the flour?
The flour? Flour's
you mean because you can make Yorkshire puddings with oil.
There's no eggs.
Egg. I was thinking, is it the beef?
Flour?
Yeah, no. Eggs. It's the eggs, isn't
I was thinking,
it?
I was thinking lard. Sorry.
It's hard to get the rise without the eggs, yeah.
Sodium
and yet you're always going on about yeast all the time.
True, yeah.
Why don't you try sourdough Yorkshire puddings?
Well, funny you should say that. I have tried sourdough Yorkshire puddings.
Right? How did it go?
You can put like a spoon of sourdough in anything. If it's got flour and water as part of the ingredients.
Yeah.
I could be a bit provocative here because is yeast not half an animal? Half animal, half plant, isn't it? Yeast?
Guess who's out first? Guess who's popped in this evening?
Who's that?
I don't know. She haven't come up.
You got me thinking.
Hi, Max.
Hey,
hi, Max.
Nice of you to come in.
Thank you.
What is that vegan egg substitute? Sorry, I've got me going now. I have to have a look. Back in a minute.
So, all right. Thanks, Steve. Thanks for coming in. We'll take you out a minute, Steve, while you go and have a look.
Yeah, go on.
Max, have you got snow? Is there snow in Scotland?
No, not in central Scotland. It's a bit cold. It's about 2 degrees. I was out earlier, about 2 degrees C. And come Saturday and Sunday, though, Saturday we're going to have 45, 50 mile an hour winds all day. Sunday, most of the day, we're going to have the same. So it's right now.
Yeah.
Are you all excited for Christmas, Max?
Do you know something? I haven't been this year up until the past couple of days because we've been renovating and I've not been, I wouldn't even show you the living room. There's still boxes everywhere. And I wasn't able to get my Christmas tree up until Monday morning before work. I got up early, put up the Christmas tree, and now I'm getting into the festive spirit. I finished work on Monday, and then that's me for 2 weeks. So.
How lovely is that? Kerry, you're the same though, when we broke up for Christmas now though, haven't you? You've all done?
Not really. No, the students are finishing this week and putting in assignments and things. So my last day on campus was yesterday when I had my Christmas dinner. But no, I'm still working till Monday. Marking, my worst thing. Marking.
I'm on placement at school, as you know. Mm-hmm. I thought the school Christmas dinner was amazing. I want to go back to school. I cannot remember it being like that. I don't know who enjoyed it more, me or the children around me. I was sat there on these little tiny chairs. That's one thing I've learned about these primary schools. They do make them strong enough for adults to sit on these tiny little elf chairs.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they do, because I've been sitting on them. And I've been drawing some lovely pictures. I haven't been doing much nursey things, mind. I drew a crocodile with a Santa hat on the other day. you had black boots on as well and singing.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah,
Did you make a snowman out and a Santa Claus out of a yogurt carton?
we've been doing that, and the amount of things you can use with Pritt stick and cotton wool and glitter, honestly, I'm finding it everywhere.
Or
Max,
an
you're on
angel with a
soon.
Christmas bauble
There you
and
go.
in a yogurt carton.
It's
Yes.
always the same. Max, you're on not next week, because we're having a break next week. But
The
you're on
second.
soon as well, and you're on the second. So
Yeah.
that'd be
Assuming I come out of Hogmanay, I should be okay for the second.
hopefully.
You're dancing.
Well, of course, in Scotland, we get the second off as a public holiday as well, you see. So
Oh.
That's nice.
first
Oh,
and the
wow.
second.
Oh, that's all right.
It is. And we need it.
I can imagine.
Oh, I'm just telling the next guest to come on. Oh, well, thanks so much for coming in, Max, and we'll see you on the second.
Yeah,
Sorry
have a
for
great
interrupting
Christmas,
you.
everybody.
So if anyone
Nice to
ever
see you, Matt.
Mag's channel is called
Cheers.
My Garden and the Dinosaurs Who Live There. So yeah, pop over to Mag's channel after this live and give her a little subscribe. Thanks, Mags.
Thank you.
Bye.
Where's he now, old Christmas Pud?
Yeah,
All right, Pud.
that's what I was thinking of, Kerry.
Oh, Ogs.
I think that is aquafaba.
Chickpeas, yeah.
Chickpea liquid. So
Yeah, I saw someone using it. I couldn't remember the name of it. That's all.
And that will that help it rise?
Well, it's got a picture of a sponge cake there, so I'm assuming it must, something
yeah,
like
it's more of a binder though
that.
than having the rice, because someone said in the chat about baking. So you've got your baking powder for the rise and the aquafaba for the bind.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make them. They're just like the way my mum made Yorkie puds when we were
I
kids.
know.
They were like that form,
yes.
and they were brilliant, and there were always loads. And afterwards, you would have them with treacle and jam and stuff. So that's one thing I do miss, because the vegan versions just ain't as good.
What is good though, Kerry? What's your Christmas? What would you do for instead of meat?
I'm going to Christmas at my sister's this year, so it'll be whatever decides to
It'll
feed
be what?
us. Whatever she decides to feed us. So
Will it be like a nut roast or something like that?
sometimes have nut roast. So yesterday at the work Christmas meal, it was like a vegetable Wellington. So you've got I think it was phyllo pastry, and then the inside it was like
I got one of those, Kerry. Yeah, I got one.
squash and things like that.
I'm a
You put
pseudo
one as well?
veggie meal. I eat meat when I feel like it. I'm not vegetarian, but I just eat it when I feel like eating it. I don't avoid meat, but I don't eat as much as other people. You know what I mean? So
What was I about to say? Sean Wright from has just commented in, and he's got a picture of the Gladiator F1s. So let's have a look if I got. Oh, look at that! I've got it right there, ready for us. Look at this. See, they're pretty chunky Gladiators, aren't they? She's holding those stems, though, Steve.
Oh yeah.
If anyone's tuning in now, they're probably thinking, "Who the hell's this Guess the Gardener?"
That's a beauty.
Yeah. Linda, I think we should have a parsnip challenge for next year.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be good.
Called Feed Your Parsnip. Rocky's in for it. Yeah, so I don't know whether or not we should play Guess the Gardener yet. Should we play it now? Or...
No.
That's early.
You've got to build up
I
some
think it's a bit-
suspense.
No, break the
Mind
mold,
you.
Danny. Break the mold.
Danny,
It is Christmas.
I know, but by the time, if you say Guess the Gardener now, by the time you actually get the picture of the gardener up,
No,
it'll be 8
I'm
o'clock.
prepared.
It'll be
But
8:30.
we will pop another guest in right now as well, because we've got the lovely Jane. One of Jane's favourite YouTubers is on tonight. Alan Titchmarsh. No, it's Edie.
Hey!
Hello.
Edie.
Hi, Edie.
Hi. You okay?
Welcome on to the Christmas special.
Oh, mate.
He does that, AD. He just pops you on when you're least expecting it, doesn't he? And it's just like, oh,
I'm a
Yes.
rat.
I know. I was
Right.
watching the chat over there.
Do you know what I'd love? And do you know what I'd love? And do you know what? I got this little idea from. Do you remember years ago they used to set up secret cameras in people's houses, and it was like, I don't know if it was Noel Edmonds or something. Was it Steve? Who was it? Used to watch them watching the living room and stuff, and they'd pop in then and they'd be on the screen. I would love to do that. Have literally a link to all your living rooms, right? And let me tell you, the stuff I hear from Jane Kelly's living room. Can imagine.
You want to hear it?
I wouldn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to.
Hey,
love to do that.
Claire's talking about your sprouts, Sadie, and you were talking
Oh,
about
they were
sprouts
lovely,
earlier
they
on.
were.
Oh, they were.
I
They
tell you
were
what,
really
Adie,
good.
you had a hell of a pair of sprouts on you. I tell you what.
Oh, they were good. They were huge.
Yeah.
What were they called again, Adie?
I had the Brandon and the Bridget. The Bridget
I
ones
grew
are the ones
Brendan.
I
I'm blurry again.
So are they the ones you were picking on your video?
Yeah.
I'm writing
They're
that down.
nice.
I did the
Bridget.
Brendan as well, Adie, and they were fantastic. They're the same again. They're quite quite big. So
They're
but
a
I never
bit
did
taller plants, aren't they? Than the Bridget. But yeah, they're
Right.
really nice.
I'm not
Do you
sure. I'm
roast
not
your
sure.
sprouts?
No, I don't. I
Oh.
always boil them and then. Well, my sister does. She puts them with bacon. Carry your years, Carrie. She does them with bacon and like small shallots and things and
Chestnuts.
Chestnuts,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Go on,
Fry,
Linda,
lightly
sing a
fry.
song.
Sing a song. You don't
wanna-
want
Chestnuts roasting.
Get Sean on. He'll sing one for you.
Oh, I tell you, talking about sprouts, I loved Steve's sprout challenge. Not challenge, taste.
Taste test.
Yeah,
Taste.
you were the only
Yeah.
one, honest to God.
I enjoyed that.
I wasn't gonna
seeds.
bother again next year, but people have been recommending different varieties. So
Oh,
I
I-
can do more lots now.
I've already got the seeds of those. I've forgotten what they're called now. Something 21, wasn't it?
Dartmar 21. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I've got the seeds already.
They're nice. They're nice. I won't grow those Roxton again. They were like
I'm
just
so
eating
blurry.
bad cabbage.
I don't know why I'm
They
so
weren't
blurry.
nice.
I'll leave a minute. I'll come back, okay?
Yeah, focus
Bye.
again, mate.
Linda, am I in
Yeah.
focus?
No.
No.
No,
Linda, you're in charge. What could go wrong,
Oh
Linda?
dear.
we'll just chat. It's
You
fine.
chat. Talk
Yeah.
about your Christmas celebration. What's going to happen in the Linda household, the feel good household, Linda?
Well, Christmas Eve we're going to Barry Island
Ooh. Off to see Nessa.
because there's someone who've never been to Barry Island before. They live in London and they've never been to Barry Island before, and they'd like to go to London. So Roberta would like to go to Barry Island. So we're going to Barry Island on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, then we're going over to Doug's daughters. Boxing Day, we're going to my son and his families. And the rest of the time we have a nice chill out.
Oh, lovely.
Barry Island. I can remember going there as a kid.
I just always remember the Radio 1 road show would come from Barry Island. You know, it was
Would
always
it?
a big thing of this summer tour of the Radio 1 road show. And this years ago, 30 years ago.
Carrie,
So
have your
today we're at
family ever
Barry
roughed
Island.
it to Barry Island just to show other people what the other Welsh live like?
What
It's
is
quite
there?
nice there now.
What
It's
is
quite
it?
nice at Barry Island now.
Carrie's
just-
family probably roughed it in Newquay.
We went all posh one year and went to Porthcawl. All
Oh,
I can remember is the steelworks.
and the brown water.
Yeah.
You don't ask what's in it.
But no, what's in Barry Island? Is it like a fun
What do you mean?
fair?
What's in Barry
is it
Island?
just an island? I don't know.
There's no island.
Fred's there. Barry's there.
I don't even know who Barry is, and I don't know what island it is either, Jane.
Is
They
it a
have
bit
got a
like-
fun fair there. They have got a fun
They
fair.
are. Do you know what? We do go a couple of times in the summer as well, because I do like it there. You know, it's
There's a nice beach there.
a lovely beach.
And the bit in between, they've got like a little row of shops and cafes and things. And then the bit in between, then they've got a lovely crazy golf. It's really good. It's on a pirate theme.
Also, you can go to Gavin and Stacey, Linda. Have a look
Yeah.
around.
Nice chip shops.
Yeah. If anyone ever wants to do a meet and greet at around Gavin Stacey, me and Linda can go down there. We can give you a little tour. As long as you buy us a bag of chips and a sausage, Linda, we'll be happy, won't we?
The best half hour you ever spend in Wales. Yeah.
AD, have you ever been to Barry Island?
No, I've been down.
You haven't
I went
lived.
to where to go? St David's round there and Narberth. Have you been to Narberth? The market when they got the market on there.
No.
No, that's really nice round there. It's a really good market on Friday.
I bet you're more of a New Brighton guy, aren't you, AD?
No, Wales, North Wales. That's where I usually go.
Yeah. New Brighton's not too far. I suppose you could catch if you go
Birkenhead.
on the ferry across the Mersey. I'm wondering what side New Brighton's on.
It's a
Which
Birkenhead.
side's it on? No, it's not. Yeah.
Jane,
The
this is the
left-hand-
Christmas
left-hand
special.
side.
We're not doing the train fares and
No, because I'm from Hoylake. I was born in Hoylake, which is next to West Kirby, and
Yeah.
and New Brighton when I was a little kid was the
Yeah.
place to go. So that would have been like Barry Island was many years ago, but then it just went completely downhill. And
it burnt down, didn't it? It was all wood, wasn't it? And it
Yeah,
burnt down.
yeah. But I think
wasn't
again,
me.
Welsh
they're
Magic just said
redoing it.
Not good.
Swansea as the Gower. The Gower is beautiful. If you ever
Oh,
think,
the Gower's beautiful.
if you're ever going to come and visit me, no, the Gower, pop in on the way because me and Linda are on the way to there, and it's absolutely beautiful. The
It
Gower
is,
and the
it's
Nap.
lovely.
We love the Nap as well. That's a nice place to go.
That's it, Mel.
AD, are you all ready for Christmas?
Yeah. We don't do it. We do anything. So
You don't do a Christmas dinner?
no. I think we had curry last time.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
God,
you
you
know,
don't have to rock the boat on this live, AD.
there's something to be said for just sitting back and just relaxing, isn't there? You know,
Oh,
without
yeah.
any
Yeah.
having to do anything for anyone. and
Sitting
just-
back and relaxing. I got about 12 people to cook for. There's no relaxing.
Yeah, but you love
I
it.
turn up, I'm
You
covered in
love
gravy.
it.
I'm full on vegetable fumes.
You'll still
But
have
I
your little
enjoy
red
it.
cheeks.
I will.
Still have
No,
those red cheeks. by
It's
then.
always a nice thing in the Price household. They come in here again this year and cooking all the veg and then family games afterwards. And my dad falls asleep in the swivel chair, and it's nice. We eat loads of food and play loads of family games and things. So
Yeah.
That's
a nice
nice.
that's what it should be about in there. But
Yeah.
I am proud to say that I am putting potatoes, cabbage, sprouts, parsnips on the table this year. I really want to next year though.
Carrots.
Well, we won't talk about them, Steve. I don't know. I haven't dug them up yet. But while we're on you, we did talk about this last year, and it did become a little bit of a thing where people did say it was helpful. So if anyone is struggling this year or they haven't grown or it's failed, we won't talk about that, Kerry. We won't talk about it. But if you've had a few failed crops,
Go to Aldi.
go to Aldi, Lidl.
Go any
Yeah.
supermarket, they're all
They've
doing
all
it,
got.
aren't
Linda, we
15p.
should put that. I'm going to get that picture in a minute, Linda, right? And I think I'm going to post it. Do you think?
they? Yeah, that's a good idea, yeah.
I've got a Tesco delivery coming on the 23rd, and the vegetables are 15p now.
15
Yeah.
pence,
Yeah.
I've got a thing of it.
I bought potatoes yesterday. They were only. I wasn't going in the shop for potatoes, but I noticed they were 15p, so I went and bought 4 bags.
Even if you don't want them, just buy some to freeze, you know.
You freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And
we-
potatoes will store as well, won't they, if you store them properly?
Yeah.
right,
Use
I
them as
think
seed
I've got it.
potatoes.
Oh, that's an idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do.
Right, I'm going to post this up here because now the prices are only correct. Linda, Jane, I'm using your Facebook as a hard drive for pictures at the moment, so ignore them all, Linda.
Why do you keep sending them to me? My phone keeps going off, and I just keep going, ignore that. And I was
Yeah, they've gone down now. 8p everywhere, look.
Yeah, I've got the 80 list.
It's a bit of a shame,
I
really,
think this
isn't
is
it?
the
I mean,
80. But
how
if
much
anyone
that-
wants to see it, this is the. Should I try and make it bigger? Yeah.
that's
All
good.
right.
This is
Okay.
at the moment. This is
Well,
some of them
they've
have
gone
gone
since
down.
then.
And they've gone
Yeah.
down.
I
Have
bet
they?
you a lot
Well,
of these aren't from UK.
Message
Farmers,
you it,
are they?
Danny.
What's
No,
that,
that's-
Terry?
I've just put it on WhatsApp to you.
That's
look at
true.
Well,
that.
it's the updated version, is it?
Yeah.
Kerry?
Yeah.
But I just thought it was handy last year because. Oh, what's this bloody? woman
Tesco
want now?
Swede price is wrong. They're 50p.
Well, I bought some in Tesco's yesterday, Steve, and they were only 15p.
Perhaps they
Right.
perhaps they know it's my Christmas order. But
Yeah.
But
I'm
I just
sure
think
they-
it's great if people are struggling and
It
they
is,
haven't got their
yes.
failed crop.
Yeah.
Get out there, do you know what I mean? And like you said,
Yeah.
Steve, you can still buy some, put it in the freezer. Me and Linda was talking today, and we was like, we should get some, like especially sprouts and things. Pop them in a sandwich bag in the freezer.
Yeah.
You know, job done. Here's the new updated one for everyone. If anyone in the UK is looking for,
I'll copy that later. Yeah.
Yes, handy, isn't it?
if I take
That's the
away
thing.
the,
That's what it is. Sorry, it's the club card price.
let
at
me take away
Tesco.
the overlay of it as well, so you can all see it. But this is the prices at the moment. So if you are going for the next couple of days, and they say probably free on the 24th. Every time I've gone to the supermarkets on the 24th,
Everything's gone. Everything's
either
gone.
gone or it's free.
But there's so much of it at the moment. That's the thing, you know.
Yeah.
So that's on the screens if anyone is struggling at the moment.
The poor old farmers, if they are UK farmers, they can't be getting much profit from that.
No.
You can't.
Steve's
If it's
putting a
UK.
downer on this now.
If it's UK, you know.
But
Well,
if that's
thank you
what,
so
that's
much, AD, for popping in, and I'm sure we'll see you again in the new year. But have a lovely
Yeah.
Christmas. Enjoy your curry.
Yeah, all to you. Yeah.
Take care, buddy.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much,
see ya.
AD.
Bye.
See you. Bye. Yeah, Steve, that's the clip card prices. You're actually, you're right there.
Yeah.
But that's, I always say, we never know what we're going to have for Christmas dinner until Christmas
Look at
Eve.
Boozy Bevy there now. What is going
Hiya,
on?
Robin. Caught in the act.
I
She's
knew you
on
were
the
going to put me in
program.
when I was eating.
I've been waiting for you, Robin. I've been waiting. I thought I'll get her now where she got her flagon of cider in there. Is that a homebrew, Robin?
Gatorade.
Hey, Robin, you put in the chat earlier on that you're expecting snow tonight. I keep asking people if they're expecting snow, but you're expecting snow? Really Christmassy.
Oh, that'd be lovely over Christmas, wouldn't it?
Are you looking forward to it though, Robin?
Well, I don't mind it the
Robin,
first few
remember this is
times,
the
but after
Christmas
about the fifth time, it gets old real fast. I just want everybody to travel here safe because they're all coming to my house for Christmas.
Oh, that's true.
You're used to it, Robin, aren't you? Whereas half an inch of snow here brings the country to a standstill.
You know what?
But it's
you know
such
what, Robin?
novelty.
If I had to pick a YouTuber to go around for Christmas dinner, it would be Robin's. I gotta be honest. It wouldn't be Steve Digwell's. Let me tell you now. Let me tell you now. He'd be like going around. Oh, Linda, I can tell that's Linda's ringtone. Linda, do you want to go in and take that call?
It's okay.
I just had a call as well requesting Bubble and Squeak for Boxing Day, so I got.
Linda, go take the call.
I've got to get that ringtone.
Let's pop another guest in while we're waiting. Who should we pick? Who should we pick? Annie's Kitchen Garden. Hi, Annie.
Hey. Hello,
Thank you
Nick.
for coming on.
Everyone.
Happy Christmas.
Full of cold.
You know what? Freddie used to have a little pair of ears like that, and he wouldn't put them on this year. You could tell he's grown up now. He thinks it's too cool now. Wait till he gets about 40 like me. He'll be a YouTuber elf, just like the rest of us. The shame after 40, you don't feel shame.
No, it's terrible.
You don't feel shame. How are you, Annie? Are you all ready for Christmas?
I haven't got my Christmas tree up. That's the only thing I haven't done, but everything else is done.
Good for you, Annie. I only put mine up on what day? Tuesday, 2 days ago.
Yeah, I actually contemplate not even bothering, to be honest, because nobody's coming here this Christmas.
Oh, really? You're going to your sons this year, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to my youngest lives in Letchworth. He's doing Christmas dinner. So I'm going there Christmas Day. Paddy absolutely hates travelling in the car, but I can't leave him here because I can't get anybody to come in and let him out and that. So I bought him a snuggle car seat, which has been in the living room for a week, and he absolutely loves it. He'd rather go in that than on the sofa. So I've got him used to that. So he's going to be going in the car with me. And then Boxing Day, I'm with my oldest boy. We're going to a restaurant.
What's a snuggle, Annie? Annie, what's a snuggle? Like a blank, like a a bed that's got a...
It's not an igloo as such, but it's very enclosed. So...
I think Tony O'Neill's wife's got one of them for him to get, back and forth the plot, and I think keeps him calm. It does. Keeps him calm. He's in the background. I can see him there now, and I'm not going to show you. I'm not showing you what he's doing in the background. I'm telling you now. This will have to be an 18. Annie, well, I hope you all have a lovely Christmas. Robin, I hope you have a lovely Christmas as well, and I'm sure you'll all be on soon as well. So, Robin, are you due to come on soon again?
In January, yeah.
Yeah, and Annie as well. Annie, have I told you your date for January?
No.
Oh, surprise!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everyone! I'll send out the dates. I have actually scheduled it, but I just need to check whether or not everyone's okay to do those dates. But yeah. Oh, well, I hope you both have a nice Christmas anyway.
Thank you.
Enjoy the snow,
too.
Robin.
Thank you so much for coming on, Robin and Annie, and I'll see you after Christmas, I'm sure.
Excellent.
Everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Looking forward to it.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, do you know what? Sometimes I just think I should have had them on instead of Steve Digwell.
Yeah, I know.
Don't be like that. Don't be like that to Steve.
Steve, look at Steve. He's milking all his...
I think there was something wrong.
That's right, Steve.
Yeah.
Do you know what? One time I messaged Jane saying, Jane, I hope you're okay. No, she was like, is this phone being hacked? And I thought,
Why? What's wrong?
Why? What's wrong?
Why?
Oh. Should we pop Freddie
Do you
in?
know what that phone call was? Hiya, Freddie.
How you doing, buddy?
What was the phone call, Linda?
I won a box of celebrations in the raffle. Thomas couldn't wait to tell me. Thomas has won. Doug has won something as well. I can't remember what he said. Doug has won. And then there was somebody else in the family who'd won something on the raffle. I said, I'm on Danny's live. He said, yeah, I know, Nan, but I couldn't wait to tell you.
That's nice. Oh.
For a good cause, I expect.
It's for his rugby team. They're raising funds for the rugby team.
Yeah.
Ali was supposed to pop on as well from my rusty garden. The city have asked her to go and collect a tree that's fallen down in the area.
Oh, wow.
You can imagine Ali, can't you? Just getting out there with her lumberjacks on and
be on her shoulder, like
swearing all the way.
Yeah.
Freddie, are you all ready for Christmas?
Yep, all ready. Just got to wait for the big day now.
Sir.
What have you asked Father Christmas for, Freddie? What have you asked?
Just random bits and bobs.
Come on, you say random bits and bobs. You'd be like an house share in Madrid, the family bought me, and it might have a Porsche. What have you asked for, Freddie? Tell us one thing that you're looking forward to.
I don't know. Oh,
You've
one
never
thing.
asked for anything.
Your nature cameras you got. On your little field mouth. One of them. For that'd be lovely.
Yeah.
I think Kerry ought to invest in one of those.
Trail cam, yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, I don't use it much on the channel. It takes so many batteries, but I've shown footage before of when I had the fox family in my back garden, and I was capturing them on the wildlife camera. I haven't taken it down to the plot because I'm a bit wary of it being nicked.
Yeah.
We got solar ones. I was run by solar.
Wow.
What I do with mine, Kerry, I just set it for, I think it's 20 seconds videoing. So
that's what mine does.
They do last, and they are rechargeable. But I take them out to use them for other things, and then I don't have the 8 I need to put in.
That's it. It's 8 batteries.
Yeah, 8 batteries,
Not us, Linda. We don't have to worry about that, do we, Linda?
No.
Let me guess, you're wireless.
We paid the extra £10, and we got the solar ones that keep the batteries charged.
They're really good, isn't they?
Linda, how many times have you changed your batteries in there this year? Never. I haven't done it for 2 years. And those batteries, they're not used. They're like a reserve backup. The solar has another battery, so it's worth the extra
solar charges up the battery, which then uses that battery through the night.
Yeah.
So the solar charges a separate battery, and then if then there's not much sun, it taps into the spare batteries then to carry on recording. It was worth it. So
Have you got a SIM card in yours that sends?
Yeah, but but you can Bluetooth to it as well. But if you're at home, then you can connect it to Wi-Fi as well, so you can have constant link there if you want. So I am been talking to a company about putting like a live internet link at the plot so that I can. Of course I have. Why would I not? Do you know what I mean? I thought about having constant power and constant internet at the plot, so it means I could do lives at the plot as well and things like that. And yeah,
Can you not connect to your phone hotspot? Would that work?
Yeah, you can. So when I go over there, it normally taps straight into my phone and tells me, that there's, I'll catch Linda popping over and she be, dropping something in the shed or
stealing your parsnips. Yeah.
Stealing the parsnip and swapping me with one of her ones that look like it's from Jurassic Park.
They're quirky though, isn't they? It's nice to be different, isn't it?
That's it. It'll only take you 3 hours to peel it, Linda.
Can I just show you what Mike's brought me?
Oh,
it's
God.
just literally come in the room. Here's me being ladylike with a port. He's brought me a beer and some poppadoms, but also...
What's that?
Well, exactly. It doesn't look very nice, does it? But that is chili and pineapple jam.
Ooh.
That is...
that sounds nice.
Mike
Steve will have a video on that by January now.
No, I've got no idea how he did it, but it's absolutely delicious. And it was literally, he was doing chili jam. There was a pineapple, put it together. Yeah. What a great, it's such a great
Kerry's there writing it down.
Really nice.
Heartless really pineapple jam and a bird's eye chili blended together. They are.
A lot of people get quite
very nice though. So
cooking mushrooms in a little bit of oil or butter, and then removing if there's any excess oil or butter, and then mango chutney. I think I told you about this tonight, Kerry. If you've got mango chutney and you take out like maybe 2 tablespoons of that, mix it in with it, and it goes sticky, it turns like a brownish colour. You will be shocked how beautiful those mushrooms are with mango chutney.
It'd be sweet.
Oh, they're so good. So good.
Sounds good with lime pickle as well.
Oh, I don't like lime pickle. Oh, no. Mike loves it.
I do, yeah.
Well, I hope you have a nice Christmas, Freddie. Thank you for moderating in the background.
You too, everyone. Yeah.
And,
you take care, buddy.
Freddie, if you have any really good gardening stuff over Christmas, let me know so we can get some hints and tips from. And I'm sure you'll show me anyway.
Yeah.
Have a nice Christmas and say hello to all the families, Freddie.
Yeah.
See you in spring.
Bye, Freddie.
Oh, that was brutal.
Jason's just said, allotment of the dead. Jason
we missed
has just said
tonight.
Well, no, he said he's had a really near miss with a tree coming down, which took the wing mirror off his car, nearly wiped him out as well. But but he's okay. He's okay. But that's just because of the storms. He's saying in that terrible wind.
Did you see that video of the one near me, just about 10 miles north of me? The whole row of trees went. 22 trees all together.
Like dominoes.
One tree hit the next, like dominoes.
Yeah.
And they haven't finished clearing the road yet.
Wow.
Just missed people's houses, cars crushed.
I knew you were going to lose Karen for this Christmas live, Steve. You're all doom and gloom.
How old were the trees, Steve? How old were the trees?
I don't know. They're pretty tall, 100 foot tall, but they're pine trees.
Linda, you should never ask a tree his age. Should we play Guess the Gardener? Should we play Guess the Gardener now? We may as well, and then the volume will go funny for me for a bit.
Yeah, glad you're okay, Jason. Yeah.
I'm going to talk, and the volume's going to be really funny. So this week's Guess the Gardener is... They've sent it in, so I am prepared. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You was not talking, that's all. So this week's Guess the Gardener is... Here we are.
Oh.
That is Tony. That is Tony.
You say that about every time. Can't be Tony every week.
You're trying to trick
us. Can you
us.
zoom in a bit more, please, Danny?
Hey, if Tony wore those shorts, they'd be down to his ankles.
Oh.
I'm not showing you what he's doing.
The thing is, the fair hair deceives you, because believe it or not, I was blonde until I was 5 years old.
Really?
Now I'm flesh coloured.
Do you want another clue? They sent another picture in.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
Then.
that's hard.
It's an hard one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the chat saying? Tony, Freddie, me, Jason, AD, Chris.
It's too old for Freddie.
Oh, Chris.
Everyone's saying it's me.
Nigel
Linda.
Muddy.
Someone's saying it's Linda. Someone's saying it's you.
Nigel Muddy.
Yeah. I wonder how many of these videos I'm going to have before I
AD? Is it AD?
Could be AD. Why do people every week guess Tony? Honestly.
It started on the first week, didn't it?
Yeah. Shall I show you who this week's guest the gardener is?
Go on, it's got me that one.
This week's guest the gardener is... It's me.
It was you.
It was me.
Do you know, I was nearly going to say you. And I thought, no, it can't be done.
Oh, let's have a look again.
Look at the drop of the hip in there.
We could have guessed. He's got the same shorts now.
I've probably got them now, yeah. That was me. So, Garden of Emma was the first person to guess me as well. So, well done, everyone who had a little a go with it. Some people said it could be Mark's allotment. And believe it or not, I get people commenting sometimes saying, how have you changed your accent? What's happened there and all? And they think I'm Mark's allotment. And on that note, here's Mark's allotment. Mark, I get this sometimes where they ask me questions and I think you're looking at the wrong video.
It's because we're so ruggedly handsome,
Dan. So handsome, man. That's what it is.
It comes with the territory.
You know, I'd be worried if they started thinking I was Jane Kelly. That's what I'd start worrying.
It's the magic of AI, isn't it?
What do you mean, what happened, Danny? You were so cute. Look at me. I'm a 40-year-old elf with blush. What do you mean? Oh, a few people have said it was you, Linda.
No comment.
We can't hear you, Jane.
What's that? How are you, Mark, anyway? Thanks for coming on.
Not too bad. I'm all right. I've been practicing something for you.
Go on.
I'm going to try this. Nadolig Llawen.
Oh, not bad.
Is it all close? No,
that's not bad.
I had to use Google Translate to tell you what it was.
That's not bad, though. Nadolig Llawen. You got to put more of a little, like,
more of a
bit more in there.
I'll practice next year.
You've got to really, the best way to sound Welsh is have a chest infection. That's what I've always found. My accent really comes out then, when I've got a lot of bacteria on the. So are you all ready for Christmas, Mark? What's your?
Are you all right, Steve?
No, I'm here, but I can't see myself.
You've paused. Or you're sitting really still.
Oh, if that's the case, Steve, we're going to have to say goodbye to you. Thanks for coming on, Steve. Steve, log back out and log back in, Steve.
We could all just strike a pose.
I was thinking, is Steve all right? He's frozen.
To be honest, I thought he was still in shock. That's what I thought he was. I just kept thinking he's still in shock. Jane, talk. No, we can't hear you. Jane is lovely. Oh, Jane, we generally can't hear you. Do you want to leave as well, Jane?
Was it something I said? I came in and everybody's gone. John,
Scottish virus.
Let's have a quick check. Yeah.
Who's coming back right?
Goodness.
Jane.
There we go.
No, Jane, we can't. Are you going to ruin this Christmas live? Because it's been a while since you've done this. Steve's a black. I tell you what.
No.
You just say they act like professional YouTubers, right? Until it comes down to it.
It did well improved anyway.
Was she muted by mistake?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you are.
That's the wrong microphone. Okay, so
that'll do though.
Is that
better? That's the one.
You can hear me. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I said all sorts of
Steve, you don't know what you've done, Steve.
No, it looks like the camera's playing up, buddy.
I think it's better, to be honest.
I'll tell you what, enjoy yourselves, guys. I'll see you soon. All right.
Oh,
it's not going to sort itself out.
Don't go, Steve. Try again. Try again.
Steve, can't you make yourself into a little avatar? Just like come back as a cat. That's always good fun.
On that note,
Uncanny.
let's put Tony O'Neill in. Hiya, Tony.
Tony.
Hello.
Tony.
Happy Christmas.
You're right. Merry Christmas to everyone.
Now,
What's your Christmas? What's the Christmas like in the O'Neills, Tony? Is there a schedule in place?
I'm cooking for 14, so yeah.
Crikey.
wow.
Yeah, it's always a big Christmas at ours. So, but yeah, it's all good. Everything's coming from the plot except the meat, so all good.
So, Tony, are you the Christmas cook, or do you cook all year round, or do you just roll yourself out for Christmas dinner and do everything?
No, I cook for most of the time.
Hang on, let me put Mark in between you two because you two normally start bickering. So, Mark, if you have to go like this at one point, right, let me know.
Tina and I are like passing ships, so whoever's home will cook. And we'll both cook Christmas, so I won't do it on my own, you know. We'll get all the meats done on Christmas Eve, and then they'll get like cooled and vacuum packed, and they'll just so they don't dry out, and then we'll cut it open in Christmas morning, you know. But all the veg is cooked on Christmas morning as normal with nice big Yorkshires. So
homemade Yorkshires.
They're gluten free, but they got egg.
Okay.
Well, I was just about to ask that though, Tony. Like, so you use gluten-free flour?
Yeah. So it's like a 50-50 mix of gluten-free flour and cornstarch. So
we've all got something wrong with us, Tony. Do you know what happened once?
You can't help it though, Danny. Don't you worry.
Tony, do you know what? Tony came to the plot once, right, to recover my polytunnel, and I said, Tony, I bought you gluten-free rolls. And you know what? He still didn't trust me. He still said, show me the packaging.
Because I know what you're like, and I'd be in hospital tomorrow otherwise.
I'd be like, we had him! Jane, we had him!
I've got a relation like that. If we do any cooking, it's got to be separate chopping boards and everything. Separate pans. Yeah.
Yeah.
He really is.
We don't have that
allergy.
problem, do we, Linda?
Not an allergy, you have.
No, we
It
don't.
really is that
I
bad.
have like separate
yeah.
toasters and stuff like that here.
Yeah.
So we've got two of everything. It's an expensive hobby.
Yeah.
It's well, her name's Jodie, but she won't mind me mentioning it if she's watching. But we found this out in Turkey, and you know, Turkey's all kebabs and pizzas and days and that, and she was sick as a pig for the 2-week holiday, like it.
Yeah, I was when we just came back now from Benidorm. It was rough as hell out there.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas!
We got great noise.
I'm gonna have a nice Christmas dinner anyway. I know that.
A message popped up on Google or Chrome. It said Chrome EXE has banned disabled your graphics card.
Oh,
You know,
why? What have you done?
Dodgy going on.
What sites have you been going to, Steve?
I can only imagine, honestly. RussellSprouts.com.
Suspect channel blow up gardening, it says.
Hey. That's the best.
You asked for that then, Danny.
He picks on me, Linda. He picks on me, honestly.
You love
And
it.
you never pick on anyone, do you, Danny? You never.
Oh.
No.
Never do
Tony,
such a thing.
Tony, they're asking to see your
jumper. You've got to show your jumper, Tony.
Hey, I hope you've got your trousers on.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, look at the lights.
Very nice.
You are, Michelle. If you want to put a super thanks in for $15.99 now for seeing that, this Christmas and all. I am auctioning off a couple of these YouTubers to come round your house if you want.
Enjoy your holidays from Canada.
Oh, that's
okay.
I feel like we've neglected the chat a lot. So if you've got any questions or anything you want to ask, I seen the
Max
word Mark Darcy on there then. Is Mark
Max
in
was
the chat,
asking
Jenny?
me. Sorry.
Go on, what was she asking you, Linda?
How was my tinsel holding up in all the wind? And I said, yeah. Well, I didn't have a chance to say anything. Yes, Max, my tinsel's still doing okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
On my archways.
Apart from today, Linda, we had a storm, didn't we?
Yeah, but the tinsel on the archway's still fine, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad to see that.
But at least your archways are standing.
Yeah.
They are, yeah.
Mine's,
I can't say
must have been
much
put
about
up
the
by somebody
pergola, though. The
competent,
pergola's
Linda.
like this at the moment.
They must have been put up by somebody competent. That's all I can say.
we had bad winds on my side of the block.
The pergola's
more wind up
leaning
in
like
there,
this
was it, Dan?
towards,
Linda's
sorry.
was sheltered.
Sorry, there's another request here from Bowtie Life in the Garden for Steve to show his jumper. Come on, Steve. Come on down. Here we go. Oh,
Goodness, look at that.
Look at that. I only won 99 pence for a super thanks for Steve. Sorry, I'm not asking for that.
I do think, Danny, you need to make more of an effort next year.
Yeah, I do. He hasn't even bothered.
You know, it's not exactly original, is it?
No.
Well, I said earlier on, I'm worried about this stuff on you because I'm on
Why?
the
You
board
put
tomorrow.
rules on every week.
Is it? Yeah. It's Daniel's normal Saturday night stuff, you know?
This is just something
Danielle on weekends.
I didn't even buy. This is the thing. I didn't even buy this. This was already all in my wardrobe. I thought, oh, you know.
That's your Wednesday clobber.
Yeah.
Michelle's asking as well, where's that jumper from? She needs one in her life. I think she wants you a jumper by the sounds of it, Tony. Michelle's got a bit of a crush on you.
I think it came from Next. So, but I bought it last year.
Mine was Asda. George.
Tony, I think people asked about your jumper again last year.
Yeah, it was a different one last year. That was from the year before.
Christmas jumper.
I got a whole wardrobe full of them.
So I did say
I tell you a quick story. I bought this shirt that I saw. I thought that'd be fantastic for going out on our Christmas doing work. And when it came, it was like silk. It was dreadful. So I was like in the bottom of the cupboard. It is
silkified gardening, was it?
And it cost me like 19 quid. I was gutted.
Silk is great, but it doesn't have stick to you when you're a bit warm.
It's dreadful. It's horrible stuff.
Static. Oh.
Yeah, it was, and it came. I held it up like I was like. Off it goes. Tina was like, "Oh my God, you just spent £19 on that." I said, "Oh well, it'll become a duster or something."
If anyone wants to send £20 super thanks, I can get Tony to go and get that silky shirt on if you want.
Send me that £20. I'll send you the shirt.
I don't want it. Sean is nice. Danny working in the local shopping mall. Shopping mall, Sean. You went from America. Shopping centre. As a Christmas elf at the weekend, I would love that job. I would absolutely love it. I think I'd be how can a Welshman make a Yorkshire pud? There's a joke here, I think. How can a Welshman make a Yorkshire pud? Go on then, John. What's the answer? What's the... I hope this is a joke now and not just...
Just have a little stab.
Yes, have a little stab. And I put it on the screen.
Just like the Welshman teaching the Irish how to grow potatoes, isn't it?
Oh, I'm not going down that road, Tony.
I can open that can of worms.
You know, if we had Niall Gardens on you, now he'd be blooming kissing you. Kissing you for it.
Hey, I got the Irish name, I'm okay. I got Cree.
Tony Irish, isn't it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Tony's Irish.
So, Matt, what are you doing for Christmas this year?
Nothing, just sitting by myself.
Oh, you want to
if
you're desperate, go to Steve's.
Not really. No. Christmas is actually a very modern Christmas, so it's very different for me this year. So this is my first year separated from my wife. So we are.
You and Steve ought to be on the same live chat together because we're like a wet weekend.
It's all amicable though. So I'm going to her house for Christmas Day. So it's still the same for my wee boy Robbie, who's 12. So we're going to do Christmas Day for him, the same as we normally would. I'll be there in the morning, open presents, have dinner, all that sort of jazz and all that good stuff. And he's with me on night time. Just come along here on night time. Going to stay here Christmas night, and then you'll wake up here on Boxing Day.
Brilliant.
So it'll all be good. It'll all be good.
It'll all be good. I just want to apologise as well. Allotment of the Dead, I called you Sean. Now, there's a reason for this, isn't there, Jane?
Yes,
tell him, Jane.
Is.
Why do I always call this man?
You say it every time, and I always say, you're thinking of Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun
That's in the film.
Do I call him Sean all the time, every time?
Of the Dead. It's Jason of the Dead.
So I am sorry, Jason, that I called you Sean earlier on. It's a terrible habit I've got, and Jane tells me off all the time.
I got a good idea. Why don't you just change it to Sean's allotment? Oh, I've heard that one before.
Danny, is that going to come off your face? Are you face
Oh,
I'm worried.
We're all
I'm
really
worried.
hoping it doesn't.
But to be fair, I am considering going to work like this anyway tomorrow, and I think they'd love it. I think
they would.
They would.
They wouldn't notice the difference.
Yeah, but you'd like it more than the kids, Danny.
Yeah, I honestly would.
The kids are sat there going, "Don't be ill. Don't be ill. Don't be ill. Have you seen him? Have you seen him?"
The amount of people, though. There you go. Ammerford Allotment has said, "I'm Sean." Yes, well, there's also that. But the amount of times, though, that people go, "You're so good with the kids. You do so much effort with them." I'm thinking, this is for me. I'm drawing this Christmas crocodile with Welly singing for myself, not for anyone else. It's on my fridge, nobody else's. I don't know.
You should have showed us some of your drawings, Danny.
Yeah.
Oh, you got any handy?
Yes, I have.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
The anticipation's too much.
No. I don't think it's going to be worth it.
I'll have you know have I showed it? Who have I sent it to?
Probably me.
Probably you, Jane. I spam you with everything.
Probably someone called Mags, I expect.
Probably. Right, let's just go to my album. That would be better, wouldn't it? It's a good drawing. I tell you now.
Is this on your fancy pad? It's on your fancy notepad.
No, it's not actually, Jane. I've misplaced that. I drew this in with the kids, and it's called. Oh, how do I stop that from doing that? How do you stop it from rotating? Oh, Who's jingling?
I think Santa's
coming.
Santa.
This is my little drawing that I did for myself, for the children. Can you see? There's me.
Oh, look at
that.
Hey, Danny,
Have a Christmas, and underneath I wrote Happy Christmas. The children thought it was
coming on.
They thought I was honestly. They thought I was a magician.
If you keep practicing, yeah. One day, like gardener,
one day I'll get it.
He'll be in school tomorrow. They'll put him back a year.
They probably would. I don't know.
Jason put a comment up there. It's Danny working at the local mall.
Hiya, Claire.
Christmas elf.
Hi.
You got a full house now.
He's
isn't it?
I'll tell you.
Allotment that says, when's the best time to start your chili seeds? Any time now, really, isn't it? Tony, when are you doing yours?
I'm going to hold off this year.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm only doing one set.
Probably do it to the end of January, maybe, and because last year I was trying to slow them down.
Yeah.
Rather than taking them up because we had such a long winter, and then of course they got checked, and then they hardly done anything all bloody year. So this year I'm going to start them a bit later, even if they're smaller going out. They won't go through that checking process, and they might continue growing. So it'll probably be the end of January.
I think a lot of people went super into chilies last year. I did. I grew loads.
And why did we want all of them?
For very little. Well, exactly. There's only so much you can do, including chili and pineapple jam. But I'm definitely just a couple, I think, this coming year. And it might even be that I'll buy them.
I'm doing the same, Jane. I'm not. I've got one set that I'm sewing. The rest I'm buying because I think I sound
the problem with buying is you're limited to a real small batch or variety.
Yeah, you are.
And so you might as well just buy chilies in the shop and not bother grow them. Because you can't get the varieties that really make a difference.
Yeah. I'm still picking chilies now.
So grow some seeds, Jane.
But then,
Jane, I'm with you though. I think the amount of pressure and the amount of time and dedication and the money to have these grow lights on and everything else. Is
but that's why I'm growing them later.
Yeah, that's the same with me.
Garden of Emma, thank you so much for that super light. That was absolutely really lovely. Thank you so much.
Nice, Emma.
That'll pay Tony now to go get a silky little nightie on.
The thing is, as well, Tony, is the season's so much longer now. I'm still picking outdoor chilies yesterday.
Yeah.
Jalapenos, I'm picking them yesterday.
Well, look what happened to you, Steve. Look what happened to you with that chili.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, I'll tell you, I've got a story. For you. I was down at a petrol station. I use an app.
Thanks for coming on, Steve.
He's a laugh a minute, this guy, isn't he?
Oh, I'm here all week.
I use this app that finds the cheapest diesel, and I was travelling down the road, and I thought, oh, the cheap in that. Once I popped in, I paid for my diesel, come out the door, automatic door, and as I walked out, a bloke walked in and go, "That's not a paprika, is it?" I'd never seen this person before in my life, and he recognised me. I tell you what, I was made over all day. It's fantastic. Yeah. Fame precedes me.
AD's just said you can get the plug plants from Devon Chili Farm. Great variety of plug plants. So that might be a compromise. Yeah.
But
then you still got to bring them on, so you still need the lights. You might as well just sow them.
Yeah, if you want to cheat, I mean, go down that road.
But the problem is, I'm not a massive I bet I need to go to the shop and get chilies.
I'm not a huge chili fan.
Think of the content, Danny. Early content in January. Get some content out.
That's true. I'm sowing chilies. I've decided I'm sowing chilies.
And I'm starting tomorrow. Yeah.
Dig with this way.
Hey, what?
The camera's this way.
Is anyone overwintering their chilies? He's
now getting his onion back. Look at him putting his dinner on.
I got salad today. It's getting warm. Oh, there we are. Yeah, picked last week.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What varieties are they, Steve? What are
These are stripy.
Look like sugar stripy rush.
Yeah, that's it. Sugar rush stripy. These are Macapichu, and these little ones are basket of fire.
Are you sure? Basket of fire. Now try one now, Steve.
Steve, I reckon you should eat all of them right now on a live.
They're all mildish chilies anyway.
Oh, goodness. You're going to go the same colour as your jumper.
Well, I was thinking.
Don't forget,
not spitting this one out, do you, Steve?
Don't forget, this is the cold end. That's the hot end.
Well, you need to eat it from that end then. You need
It's the pith that's hot. It's the pith that has the heat.
Yeah, it's the placenta end's the hot end.
Oh, yeah, I've learned something tonight. I didn't know that.
I don't like to think of the placenta.
Steve, most people have a bag of crisps, but not you.
With my super hot, I used to take them to work. And what we'd do, we'd put a needle through the chili, and I'd go through there, and that's all right. And my mate Paul would go, let's have a go then. And I'd stick it through the centre end. And he'd have a burning lip.
That's terrible.
I didn't tell them till I left work a couple of years ago.
I used to put reapers in a bowl on the fire station table.
Yeah.
And you'd always get these guys, oh, let's have some of these and what have you. And they made a chili con carne and they put them in the chili con carne one night. God, they were on the floor. We must have gone through about 14 pints of milk. Just they're all trying to numb their mouths.
Milk and yogurt, yeah.
They can be dangerous. They can, yeah.
But my stupid mistake was I never saved the seeds from that paprika. I just threw it away. I was gutted.
It's probably a good idea, actually, Steve.
Well, yeah, but I might have had
I don't think it was paprika.
It was. It was Tony. They were all off the same plant.
That's weird.
It was, yeah. The one after.
I came round really, and I popped one in.
Yeah.
It's sewing it to the plant.
I glued it on, bit of British from the school.
At least my sprout case didn't catch me out. That was all right.
New project, Dan.
Yeah.
Jason's just said, try Trinidad perfume. Tastes like super hot, but no heat. I sowed Trinidad perfume this year, and they turned out they were just like red chili peppers. And I don't know if I got my labels mixed up, but I was really looking for. That's something I would try for because I'm interested in the flavour, but I am always put off by the heat. And so for me, however hot it is, that doesn't matter to me. I want some flavour in there, but I might try that one. But
how are you feeling, Carrie? How are you feeling there? You look a bit... It wouldn't be a Christmas special, Carrie, if we didn't put you on full screen and show us your posh Christmas tree. Come on.
ginger tea.
Oh, there's nice.
Everyone, Kerry's not feeling very well tonight, but she thought, I'll come on and get loads of attention anyway. That's what she thought. Kerry, show us your Christmas tree. It wouldn't be a Christmas special if we didn't see.
So the same tree as last year.
Is it?
Yeah, it was in the garden. And I dug it back up. Well, I didn't dig it back up.
How are you going to manage next year? You're going to have to get a lower table, or?
I think so. It definitely grew. Yeah.
Cut a hole in the ceiling.
A little bit
nice.
at the top.
My little Christmas tree over the plot has doubled in size this year from last year, and I think I'm going to have to repot it. And yeah.
Yeah, Jade.
So-
speaking of hot chilies that aren't hot, habanero Tobago. It's got all the taste of the hot chili, but it's not hot at all.
Have you got seed, Steve? Have you got seed?
Yes, I have.
I have some.
I've decided
I'm not buying. No, I'm not buying any off Steve. I don't trust him.
Steve don't know what he's sowing.
Look, this means I'll sow chili seeds if I get
Really
those.
Is anyone overwintering their chili plants and pepper plants?
Kerry, are you? Have you done that yet, Kerry?
No.
I think Gemma is, isn't she?
Gemma is, yeah, with her posh.
We've got some in the conservatory as well.
Only the
tried
super
for
hots
years.
overwinter that well.
I've tried for years, and they go through to about February, and then suddenly in March they just either die or they get infested with green fly.
Yeah, it's the super hots that do well overwintering, but anything else, it's not worth.
It's a nice.
And to be honest with you, you know, you can grow them. You're all moaning about sowing them in January, and you want to keep them from last November.
I am growing them. Do you know what it is with me? Is that I get it as content. I think I feel like I've got 14, children I got to keep an eye on all the time with these chili plants, though. Because I think, and then the flies that get in, and then I've got all the tomatoes trying to have fight as well. I think no, I'm focusing on what I like, the tomatoes. And
I'm kicking myself at the moment because I've always prided the fact I've never had fungus gnats in this room, and them bloody things be there.
Oh man,
down there.
Look at this! It's like the back end of Jeremy Kyle show, isn't it? The green room.
They were in normal compost, and it's brought fungus gnats in you, so I've got to get on top of them. There's not many, it's just a couple, but you know what it's like. Once they're there, and they...
Well, Jane and I, we bought our sundew plants, didn't we, Jane, from Melbourne?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
What was that?
In, and I put them next to anything that looks like it might get fungus natty. And when I'm going to do chili seeds, so when they go up, I'm going to put those plants next to it.
What were they called, Carrie?
Sundew, aren't they? The sundew.
I can see two on the ceiling up there, and they're bugging the shit out of me.
You can't say that word on this live. Who think you are, Ali?
I use those yellow sticky pads, Tony.
Allotment.
Yeah, I've got some around, but only because they're in your once I get on top of it, that'll be it.
Indoors, yeah.
I was going to say the thing is,
I've been offered
the
seeds now,
greenhouse,
so I'll be. Thank you very much, Sean.
send him seeds, Jason.
Sean, Alan,
Get your name
Jason.
right.
Thank you, Jason. I still think Shaun of the Dead is a good name. Peter's asked.
You're not Jason anymore. You're Sean from now
What
on.
are people's best suggestions for barriers against wind? Well, I wouldn't eat artichokes for one.
I was just going to say
Around the allotment, I'm getting battered by these storms. Steve, how do you get on with your compost base, Steve?
Well, it's a virgin plot, and I've just planted a load of fruit trees, so hopefully they'll stop it a bit.
Any sort of hedging. Hedging's the best way to go for that,
Hedging,
I think.
You can't grow hedges, though, Jane, so I'm just doing a fruit tree hedge, if you know what I mean. So
right, okay, yeah. But anything that will diffuse the wind as opposed to a block of something that's going to block the wind. You want to let as much, some wind through to ease it.
But I think the thing is, though, is that, but I think if you have got a windy plot, think about your structures before you do that, and then use them as the barriers. You're right, Tony. Like you've got that tunnel there, it's for a reason. It's because that stops it from hitting the back of the plot where you've got all the
and you
potatoes and
how open it is up there.
I had
you've
air before I
seen-
visited Tony. Honestly, I had air before I visited Tony.
It just slipped down to your chin, didn't it?
You got a lovely view across the valley.
Thank you
Tony.
so much, Allotment. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you so much. Happy Christmas as well.
Yeah, I
I've
mean,
got a script.
structure's important in the garden, and that's the whole thing. When you get somewhere, think about where the sun is going, where the wind comes from, and then build your structures to help you with that. And that's why all my structures are in the center of the garden, because no matter which way the wind comes from, it shades or shields a lot of the garden. So but that will help you. And sort of planting hedging and stuff like that will help as well to break it up.
Even a row of pallets with the slats, and the wind's got to fight its way through the slats,
Get on, they went.
Yours are horizontal.
The worst thing is, I wish when he was leaving, I think, they'll be okay. I wish I ratchet strapped them. Claire, what about you? Do you get a lot of wind?
Perfect.
Come on, Bethan, I've been waiting for you to get on.
We do from certain directions, but I don't have anything that isn't at the moment there that can withstand the wind that it's getting. But we do have the hedge around the main bit of the garden, but the wind tends to blow up across the pond, so we seem to be all right at the moment. We do. Fingers crossed.
Hi, Freddie.
I say this.
Hello.
But Claire, did you put that tunnel there really to try and hold off some of the wind then, or you just thought it looked nice?
Well, it was there for two reasons. One, it's not underneath the tree, so if we do get any wind, nothing was going to fall on the tunnel. And that was the main reason for it. But it is in the prevailing wind. And I know they say you should have the wind going over the side of the tunnel, but we did it that way so as in the summer it would get a draft because it would get a breeze going through it. So it seems to be... I mean, I'm lucky, you see, I can just go out and open and shut the doors. It's like 10 paces from the back door, so... I don't have to.
I think that's one of the things you need to think about with your structures. If you've got something that's really, really well bedded into the ground, that's great. But if you've got a lot of people have got the polytunnels, which can be really good, the green ones. There's a lot of those on our allotment. And Storm Dara, whenever that was, a couple of weeks ago, the only one that got taken out was the one that was facing the opposite way to everyone else. All the east to west ones were fine, but the north to south one, whichever way round it was, that went.
I do my runner beans the same.
Yeah,
the wind's coming this way, so the structure's lengthways that way. So
because the sun will get to them anyway, won't they?
I was thinking the sun. Yeah. But,
definitely. I mean, it's too hot in my polytunnel, so I wish it had more shade than it's got now anyway. But all change next year.
You've got that super, super duper old building that you've been renovating. How old is that?
Oh yeah, Jane, let's give her more views on that video, shall we?
Oh
God.
I'm fascinated by it, though.
Well, you fascinate on your own channel about it, will you? Well, tell you what.
It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. It's it's a Victorian wash house. Yeah. Really lovely. Yeah.
Don't go look right now. We've still got 10 minutes left
till the end of the show. Yeah.
It's really good, that is.
Matt, what about you? When you first put that tunnel up, was there a part of it where you thought, I'm putting it this way for a reason, or did you?
Not really. It's just kind of the space that I had left on the plot. I was quite lucky. My tunnel goes sort of north to south, and the wind comes from the west, so it comes across and over the tunnel. But where my plot is, I'm in quite a lucky place because I'm at the front of the site, but almost in the middle. So there's loads of plots surrounded about me, buildings, and there's a big compost heap and stuff like that. So it breaks the wind up as it comes across.
Yeah.
I mean, this weekend we've still got 40, 50 mile an hour winds, sort of Saturday, Sunday into Monday.
Wow.
But it'll be rock solid. And that like we were saying last week, the ones from first tunnels are absolutely bomb-proof. If you get them put up properly, they're not going anywhere.
Freddie, have you not? Are you still not tempted to get yourself a little tunnel for the plot?
I
Freddie?
would absolutely love to get the tunnel. The only problem is we've got lots of fires around, and if I'm allowed them, and the
You
space.
just set them, Freddie. You just set the fires.
I hope not, Freddie.
Extra fireman there, mate. Allotment Joy has asked, "Where's Ali?" Ali was supposed to be on, but she was supposed to pop in, but she's out cutting logs and trees that are falling down in her village. So she's saving the day. So yeah, but Ali was going to come on. So I did try and I sent out invites, as many as I could, but I recently just had an email back saying that a few of them hasn't been sent. So I don't know what's happened. But
Perhaps it's gone in their spam. It might have gone in their spam.
Maybe because I had to send Robin a different one as well, and so. I apologise if you haven't got it. But Bethan was supposed to come on as well, but I don't know what's happened with Bethan. In Mags, But so Freddie, there's still no go on having a tunnel?
Not yet. I only need a bit more space and need to ask and from them see what happens.
Yeah.
Would you not, if you don't want that much more space, you could just have another greenhouse. If you're worried about the embers on the plastic, you could have another greenhouse.
Yeah.
Or a polycrab.
Oh,
a polycrab.
That's small change for you, a father, Freddie. That polycrab, you'd be like, I'll just whip out 40 grand out for him.
I think there's gonna be one day soon when nobody wants a polycrab anymore. I think
I don't believe there'll ever be a day.
It'll only be those people who got one.
Yeah.
I got one.
I was actually watching another Welsh YouTuber who has a polycrab.
You better behave right now, Claire. You did the same last week, mind.
I'm not saying his name. I'm not saying, although it's a he. But I did notice there's quite a big air gap at the front, isn't there? So the wind to come through.
Oh, you can mention him. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
There is gaps in it.
Yeah.
They're just good because they're a solid structure and they're solid ideal for filming in. The wind doesn't affect the tunnel so much. So if you are filming,
mine doesn't move.
No, mine doesn't move. But what I'm saying, you could, because the wind hits the plastic, you can still hear that. It doesn't affect it so much on the polycrab.
Yeah, but they're not sort of advertising for people who are going to film. And do go.
No, but they advertise it for windy places over 100 miles an hour. It just happens to help.
Aren't they too rounded though? You lose a lot of space on the side.
I have thought about a polycrab
They've
before.
got the 14-foot wide one, haven't they?
If I'm going to spend that amount of money, I want it to be permanent, and something like an allotment, I wouldn't put something that much.
No, that's right.
On your own
I
land.
wouldn't entertain it. I mean, I'm coming out of here in a box, or I'm going to be fed to some animal or tipped in a pond. So
honestly,
you can't take your money with you.
At the bottom together.
Claire, you can't take your money with you, right? The government's gonna, so you might as well spend it.
Exactly.
Mark, when I was in the background, I honestly thought your house was on fire when I seen that big flames as well.
No,
amazing.
I'm just hoping there's no adverts going to come on the YouTube video that's playing the fire. If an advert comes on halfway through, it'll spoil it. I was going to put my channel on, but I thought that was a bit much.
That's something, you know what? That's something Claire would do. That's something Claire would do. She'd put a video in the back, the telly angle through the window. What would she do? Margaret Alice has asked what's on everyone's wish list. We'll start from the top and we'll go around. I'll go last. Kerry, what's on your wish list?
Yeah.
It's got to be gardening related.
Okay.
Go on, Kerry.
Oh no.
Don't tell me, Kerry. It's a nice plot all ready for you for Christmas.
Yeah. What would I want for the plot? Well, I wanted a bulb planter. You know, the long handle bulb planter thing. But Mark, when he went to pick up a new greenhouse for the new plot, the guy was giving loads of stuff away, and he got a bulb planter.
Oh, wow. See what happens? If only I wanted a bulb planter. This woman, honest to God, she can ask for anything and it disappears.
Into the universe, and it
manifested itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I dread to think if some of the wishes you've had about me might actually come true. What about you, Linda? What's on your wish list?
I think some archways for plot 2. Some archways for plot 2. We
Don't
haven't
get
got any
Danny to help you
archways
put
at
them
all
up.
on plot 2.
What, you mean the ones that you've got now, Linda?
Yeah, well, some of the ones we got now are your bog standard ones, but I've changed the shape of them anyway.
I know.
There was only 2 of those that were that shape. So I don't know,
Linda,
really. I'm
I think in my
undecided.
shed I've got 2 spare arches. You're welcome to them because I don't need them anymore. So you can
Thank you
have
very
them.
much. Thank you.
You are, Linda. You can have them.
I'll have to think of something else now then for my wish list.
What else do you want, Linda, on your wish list? Don't you ask for a green little truck with 4 wheels on because you weren't having that. What about you, Jane Kelly? What would you like for Christmas?
Oh, come on now. I'm miles away. Oh, you're going that way. Okay. I thought I had a bit longer.
Do you want me to come back to you?
Yes.
Tony.
I want a Victorian greenhouse.
I love a Victorian greenhouse.
Oh, they're beautiful, isn't they? Beautiful.
They're stunning. And
what about everyone in the chat as well? What would you like for Christmas as well? Pop in the chat what you'd like. Give us some ideas as well.
Is it got to be something realistic though?
Yes, yes, Claire. It can't be,
You can't have another telehandler, Clay.
No, you've already got one. What about you, Mark? What would you like for Christmas?
A new wife.
Oh, right.
You can't say that on a live chat, Mark.
Any young single ladies out there in the chat?
This is going to end up in this live is going to end up in court. This is going to be used.
I'm just going to go. You're not doing us to laugh now, Mark.
Interesting varieties of seeds. I think, like Tony was saying before, that one of the best things, isn't it, about growing your own stuff is that you get really interesting, like stuff you don't get in the shops, Asda or Tesco's, that sort of thing. Something different, some different varieties you get from somewhere.
Robin's pop back.
Yeah, you're right,
Robin.
Mark. Yeah.
Oh, Allotment said
Hi.
hurry. I would recommend a hurry knife for anybody.
Yes, absolutely.
I should put that on my list, really. I haven't got hurry.
They are brilliant.
Oh, Linda, they are. Once you've got one.
Unless you're left-handed.
I don't know, mind. I've seen how Linda the cake, mind.
I'm left-handed. And
So am I, but the serrated edge is on the wrong side. Yeah.
I'm sure you can get left-handed.
Oh, is it on the right side? You're just wrong, Claire.
Claire, all you've got to do, look, is just turn your hand up like that.
Yeah, or just turn the
I
knife
have to
around in your
remember
hand.
I have to turn it round and remember, but
I know what you
sometimes
mean.
You turn around, Claire, and it'd be right.
I know that. So if you're like doing this action with it, and then you've got this hand if you're planting, you can cut yourself quite
Plant and
easily.
cut,
I really do feel like Rambo with it, though, don't you? When you put it in your little holster.
Yeah.
Oh,
you don't look like Rambo.
I need to put that on my list then, don't I?
You are, Linda.
For
Oh,
Santa.
definitely.
Go on, Jane, what about you?
Okay, so I would like, and I've actually asked Mike for these, and there's someone who does some YouTube videos who also crafts he's a carpenter and he makes his own
Get
wooden
to it,
stuff.
Jane. Stop plugging other channels.
And he makes a gooseberry picker. And
You can mention it. Yeah, you can mention.
Yeah, Kev from an English homestead.
Very
Brilliant. You
picker,
got his
yeah.
basket as well, didn't you?
I got 2 of his trucks. They're beautiful.
They're gorgeous, and he's just all homemade. Go to his site on Etsy, but he
He's got a
does
YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, he doesn't put many YouTube videos out, but it's just authentic. It's really good. Anyway, he does a gooseberry picker, which is just basically like 2 bits of wood with like a slot in between, and you can just put it at the bottom of the gooseberry branch and pull it up, and it collects all the gooseberries. And our gooseberries are all thorny types, and so that would be wonderful. And he does a similar thing that's like a comb for black currants and any sort of currants like that. And I love the idea. I love the idea that it's being handmade by an actual craftsperson.
Yeah. You like that, don't you, Freddie?
Really
You like it when they...
Really useful. You know.
What about
Just
you,
get that.
Freddie?
Throw comb, yeah.
I would really like, the kettles that go on the log burner chimneys.
A what?
You've got one, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, I've got one of them. Don't bother,
Yeah.
Freddie. The gimmick.
Do you think?
Freddie, so you would like one of those ones that clamp onto the... Freddie,
Yeah.
if I feel generous at spring, I might give you that, because to be honest, It was the worst £70 I ever spent. It was £70 for that. I don't know. It's good. It is good, but I like the kettle. Freddie, I'm gonna put you in the background so you can moderate because I've just seen that there's someone else trying to get on as well. But thank you for moderating, Freddie. If you were trying to get on just now, I don't know who you were, but now you've got a chance. I don't know. It was just saying. It was saying someone was trying to get on. It was probably Mike to say you're not having it, Jane. What about you?
That's my life.
Oh, it's Max. Max have popped back. Hiya, Max.
Where are you? I'm looking at. Oh, you've got it. You're in disguise now, Max. You didn't have that hat on before, I'm sure. Oh.
There you are. Clear
There we
fits
go.
now.
That's better. I can see now.
Max, we're talking about what we want for Christmas. Steve, tell us yours first.
Mine was a hurry knife, buddy, just to help with the straw bales. Planting in the straw bales.
I'm shocked you haven't got one, Steve. I really am
Sorry?
shocked. Got all those posh cooking knives and you haven't got an Ori.
No, I know, because Nigel Muddy Boots sent me an Aldi one. It's $2.99. It's fantastic. I want something a little bit more upmarket with a sharper edge on it. That's all.
The Niwaki one. Niwaki or Niwaki. How do you say it? Niwaki.
Yeah.
I've had mine for about 6 years now.
Yeah.
Love it. It's worth the money.
The trouble with the straw bales is when they're quite new, is they're hard to plant into.
Yeah. No,
but when they're old, like you may see in a video in a week's time, it's easy when they're mature. Yeah.
You lot to come on here to plug your own channels, I tell you now. I may as well just leave.
Wait till you see my dating channel. It's still a black.
I've seen it, Mark, but there's no way you're 18 years old.
Deb, thank you so much for sending a buy me a coffee. That's really
technically, you're all on a dating channel now.
You are.
Oh, don't tell my husband.
I mean, if all goes wrong, Mark, you could always move in with Steve and it would be like the next men behaving badly.
I know. I'm not putting my keys in the bowl, though.
Claire, YouTube used to be a dating channel.
Still a game. Will be still a game.
Max, what would you like for Christmas?
Well, I have already got my gardening Christmas present. It's lovely, like rusted plant supports. I got 4 of them for the 4 circular beds I have going up the path.
Yeah, lovely.
So I got them early because they were on discount. So I suggested to the hubby, buy them now.
Why not?
And he did. And he thought, I'm not going to hide these, so he just gave me those. But I'm sort of gradually reclaiming more of the garden, and I need some more of the metal raised beds of varying shapes and sizes. So I would love some more of those. And maybe someone nice to actually put them in for me.
That's true. Robin, what would you like for Christmas?
Actually, I've got it. Epic Gardening was having its big sale, and I have 7 new birdies beds, the tall kind.
Birdies are brilliant.
So that'll be neat. But Costco has the freeze dryer. Steve will know this one from Audrey. $1,000 off.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
And I am
lovely.
I think I want to push that button really bad.
Do it.
That $1,000 off a freeze dry is a lot.
Yeah, when it's still 9,000.
Hey, not that expensive, but it's
have I asked everyone now? Have I asked everyone what they're having for Christmas?
I think they're 1,500 quid.
Yeah, look what's turned up. My raffle prize.
Right, my for Christmas would be I'd like a box of celebrations delivered round about now.
straight to the plot.
If only someone knew where I lived.
Thomas just brought them in for me.
If only someone called Thomas could give me a box of celebrations, that'd be lovely. And he's a good runner, Jane. He's a good runner, so he could come round here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd love a banana tree delivered to Spring Malvern, but I doubt I'll get it.
Oh, yes!
Linda, you should ask Cadbury's now for your commissions.
I would like a corner piece of glass delivered to my shed. So I'm ahead of you in the queue there.
And he would like some elephant garlic.
Yeah.
There's several people waiting for Danny's dibber.
If Danny had a second brain cell, it'd be lonely, I tell you.
Who else? Who else would like?
Michelle, wasn't Michelle waiting?
I'm going to get some more dibbers made. Michelle,
And
would
me.
Michelle.
You've given me
got-
one, Danny, but I got
You
that
have
on
two,
show.
Linda.
No, you promised me another one. You gave me one, but you promised me another one. And I'm still waiting for it because I got the one on show,
wants
but I
one
want
for
one
Beth.
to use
What's this?
now.
Get in
One
the
for
queue,
Beth.
Linda.
Get
Get
in the queue,
in the
Linda.
queue.
Do you know what? People was going on about Jane and this glass, but I feel like I've saved you and Mike's lives for long enough now. Because when you had that log burner put in, people said you should have ventilation. I was sat there going, yeah, I did that for them.
Yeah, you did. You
I
were
gave them
thinking-
that.
Thinking ahead. You did.
I was
and
thinking ahead.
I thanked you on the video. I did.
I
say,
know.
Thanks to Danny, we've
And
got ventilation in the shed. Yeah, yeah.
And now Jane's having.
I have got a list of things I got to do this year, and Jean Helliwell, she's the first person. She will be having a dibber first, and also a few other little things because I've promised Jean many times. I just been so busy, but I have got some time off coming up, so I'm going to be sorting out all the promises.
Don't bother.
Don't
Jean,
expect them,
the-
folks.
Won't make any difference.
Yeah, but the lead doesn't work in these pencils, Jean, so don't bother.
Jean, you will be having one, Jean. I promise. God.
80 saying Ocker.
Ocker.
Oh,
I
Edie,
like to try Ocker, actually.
anyone want any Ocker? Because
Have you
Kerry
got-
won't give you any.
I've
She
got
eats
some
it all.
Ocker.
You eat
I'd
it.
like to try.
Have you harvested yours, Claire?
Tried it.
I haven't harvested any yet, but I mean, I've seen
Well, you
a
don't
few
know.
that were. Well, I've seen a few that were close to the surface when I cut the tops off of them. So there's going to be a few the same size as what I bought them as. So I'm pretty certain I'll be able to share a few Ocker with Jane
I will be
Adi.
sharing Ocker for a sure at Malvern.
Because you are very close, so we could arrange a meet up, couldn't we?
You could tie one to a pigeon and just.
Steve, do you want to try some Ocker? Because I generally will have so much Ocker, I got a feeling, a prediction I'm not going to like it.
You will.
I've never actually
It's
tasted
really
it.
good grated into salad and stuff because it's got a quite strong lemon flavour.
Yeah, I am gonna, but I got a whole raised bed full of it, and the foliage is still green. It's not died back yet, Kerry. It's very mild in the Wales. I still got the
No.
Mine has,
It's very
Danny.
mild outside Danny's garden.
Mine is died
Let's
back.
not give all Welsh people the same issues as you.
Yours is
Mine
died
has
back.
died back.
Oh.
Is
Mine
it
died
like
back.
But Linda, yours look different to mine. Though. Yours has really gone brown on the top, and there, like the plant's dead.
Yeah.
But mine, I don't know why. Mine are in between the fig and olive trees, and it's still.
You
like
got all that. Don't forget, you got all of that hedging around you as
Yeah,
well. So
I
that's
thought
going
that
to act like a
also.
microclimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A guest is trying to come on. Right, who am I kicking out?
Say me. Say bye-bye. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hi. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're all trying to leave.
I'm Spartacus. Yeah.
Right, we'll wrap it up now. I'll ask this question first. So, does anyone use guerrilla gardening? Linda do. Put non-invasive bulbs and seeds in the barren land of woodlands. No, she does it on her plot, don't you, Linda? You're a guerrilla gardener. You can plot onions, asparagus, 2 garlics, daffodils, tulips, all in one corner. Add a fruit bush in between, a goji bush.
We have to be careful with guerrilla gardening around us because a lot of the area is site of scientific interest, especially SSSI. So, just chucking general stuff down. It all gets dug up and binned anyway. So, all around the Stinchcombe Hill and the Cotswolds and that.
Oh, well.
I didn't know it was called. I didn't know it was called guerrilla gardening.
I'd have called it Linda gardening. That's what I've been calling it for the last year. Linda,
I see a
really
video
love your
coming,
way.
Danny.
What?
I see a video coming.
The whole idea was for like places like New York, like cities in New York, and basic cityscapes having no greenery, and sort of people finding just like a patch in the pavement or a bit around a tree, and just putting some, a few flowers in there.
And some people are
Like our roads.
In Wales, in Cwmbran, someone put a daffodil in the middle of the road to make a statement to say, and the council come round the next day and filled in the hole, so it worked. It worked.
Sometimes they put in little people
It was on
with
Cwmbran
deck
Drive,
chairs
Linda,
and
there's a
whatever.
daffodil.
Oh, I never knew that.
My daughter went to New York 2 weekends ago and took all these photographs of the fantastic Christmas lights and the tree and that. But she did one bit down Times Square, and there's these raised planters. And in the raised planters were loads of colourful cabbages. And to me, that was prettier
brilliant.
than the lights, you know?
I think that's nice.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah, those ornamental cabbages. I don't know if
they
they
look
eat them or
nice.
not, I don't know, but it just looked so good, you know?
Shall we wrap up the live now, everyone? I'm sorry if you are trying to get on, because it did say someone else was trying to come on. It wasn't my way of trying to get rid of Clay, but I don't think you've logged back in. So thank you so much for all the YouTubers who took out their time to come on the Christmas live. If you've got a YouTube channel or YouTube Instagram, pop it in the comments now. We won't be back next week. We will be back on... Is it the 2nd, Robin?
Yep.
I think I'm the second.
I'm there.
Hats on for the finale.
On the 2nd, we've got Mags. No, you're on the 9th, are you, Robin?
Mm-hmm.
So on the 2nd, we've got Mags, Sarah, Sundays at the allotment. Sundays at the allotment. Sundays at the allotment. And we've got Dora back on the 2nd as well. So we'll be finding out what everyone's doing. And I hope you all have a lovely Christmas. Go and watch all our Christmas videos. Don't bother watching Claire. She's already got about 9,000 subscribers from it. And I hope you all have a lovely Christmas. And is anyone coming back? No, I thought I heard a bloop then. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Anyway, was it you?
It's confusing. Beep, beep.
Yeah.
Beep,
I hope you all have a nice Christmas. Anyway, Mark, have a nice one. Mags, thank you so much. Robin, I'm not thanking you, Steve. You were going to come anyway. Thank you, Tony.
I expect
Jane.
nothing.
Linda, it's always a pleasure. I feel like I see you every day. Thank you, Kerry, for coming on, even though you've got a lurgy. This is where we do the awkward wave now because the restream cuts off the last 5 minutes. Have a nice Christmas, everyone.
Bye.